Hey Mike, it's Keith calling. I was going to say calling. How are you doing? Thank you for the very cool feedback you gave me on the two original songs that I sent you. I really appreciate that. It was really nice to hear, especially coming from you. And I mean that in a good way. Um, I really have always been a fan of the stuff you write. You're a very talented guitarist, obviously. Great lyricist. I always thought you were a great writer, even when you were writing little stories and poems and things like that years ago. Anything that you wrote seemed to have a real quality to it, like you're a pro writer. Anyway, very good stuff, and lines you'd use in your songs were really touching and really hit you in the heart. I noticed a lot of stuff you wrote was like that. Of course, there was Sticky Vicky and some other things that maybe didn't quite make the cut, but some of the things you wrote really stuck with me over the years. And anyway, those two songs I wrote recently that I sent to you were basically very country influenced, but kind of ballady. The one that you liked better, I Didn't Lie to You, was written on the fly after an incident that happened in my life, and it's a true. It was the emotion was very true. It was something that's fresh in my mind from something I went through the night before I wrote it. The next morning, I got up, sat at my PC, and started typing out lyrics and words, and had my guitar in hand, and the song poured out, which is, I guess, the best way. The other one that maybe isn't. I think you liked the chorus, but it's really kind of my story a bit with me and Christine and how things kind of evolved, and the way I kind of felt about a lot of people in my life, and I know you've been through this too, where you get judged. You get people talk, people are squawking, people are gossiping, even your own family and friends, and some people don't, but a lot of people do. And it's hard enough what the couple's going through, and for whatever the different reasons are. Anyway, I really liked the chorus, and it really touched my heart that Christine liked it, because I really wrote it for Christine, and really it is about my love for her and wanting to introduce Christine to my friends, to my family, to my mom, to people who I know are very loving people, yourself included, of course. And when people need that, some of us have to find the best in ourselves, change our lives, change our situations, and reach out to people who are very dear to our hearts. And that's what that song was about. Anyway, I can babble on all day, and I have a guitar in hand, so why would I babble when I can tinker? Anyway, a couple of things I've been also working on, because I don't want you to think that I'm straight out. I want to take you home, my mama. Though I am a lot that. I never used to be. I guess it's all the Johnny Cash influence when I started doing like. Ring of Fire. Love is a burning thing, makes a fiery ring. I was doing tons of Johnny Cash, John Denver, all kinds of country stuff. Anyway, I got really influenced by it. I like a lot of the modern country, especially when Hootie got into it, when Darius Rucker got into it. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Yeah, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind in the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. The girls loved it. When we were playing those songs live, oh my God. Doesn't matter what we're playing. When we hit a country song like that, it sold me on country. And I like a lot of country, of course. I know your background with I think your grandfather and maybe even your uncle and that people, they're musicians in your family were country players. And some got into classic rock and that, but I think you told me, and from what I remember you having a little wooden amplifier. I think it was your grandfather's or something. Anyway, there was a country history, and of course my dad too plays guitar and sings all the old country songs, and pretty well actually. There was one I really liked that he used to do called Amarillo, and I think thinking George Strait, but Amarillo by morning, up from San Antone. I started playing all those songs, and anyway, my rock and roll spirits, where I was always doing the, you know. That kind of went out the window a little bit, even though the hip is still really cool. Country really got into my heart. And this is a song, I just want to play a little bit of this song for you. A song that I had written, and I changed it because I was doing a couple church gigs where they needed music in a church that wasn't always like, amen, amen, amen. So anyway, I knew some friends of mine, other musicians who were playing this church circuit. If you want to call it a church circuit, Christian rock, contemporary Christian rock. So I was getting a few gigs like that, and I had to write some originals, and of course, stupidly enough, and with my own dumb inexperience and whatever, not having the proper band and everything, I never recorded these songs properly, but I played this one. It always went over really well, and it was really a ripoff of a Rush riff, but I turned it into this song called Broken Roads, Shattered Highways, and it went like this. That was the intro. As the verses came in, it was a real Johnny Cash ripoff. It was there'll be times in your life wish you had a girl. There'll be times in your life wish you understood your big world. There were times in your life wish you had a car. There were times in your life where if you did, you'd go too far. In the chorus, hey, can you hear me? Do you love me? Do you believe in me? You don't drive that broken highway alone. Hey, can you hear me? Do you love me? Do you believe in me? You don't drive that broken highway alone. You don't drive that broken highway alone. Back to the thing. While that quick little country riff is rolling in G, the second guitar, or banjo, but I was really picturing a Stratocaster for this, is doing this. There'll be times in your life wish you had a girl. That's the idea. But anyway, it's a cool song once you get it all together, and it is kind of peppy. So the intro is that that's the idea. Anyway, that's one little short video. Anyway, the song is basically Broken Roads, Shattered Highways is about having faith. hey, can you hear me? Do you love me? Do you believe in me? You don't drive that broken highway alone. It's kind of the voice of God speaking to the person who's in the crisis, who's having struggles, who's having a hard time. There'll be times in your life, keeps repeating throughout the song, times in your life where you wish you had a girl, you wish you had a car. One of my lines is, there'll be times in your life you feel like a cat within a cage. There'll be times in your life where you want to scream but hold that rage. And it just keeps, there'll be times, but hey, can you hear me? God comes in. Do you love me? Do you believe in me? You don't drive that broken highway alone. And then one of the lines in the change, there's a change that's like, where's it gonna take you? Down to Bullshit Boulevard. Where's it gonna take you? Down to Bullshit Boulevard. Life can be broken, man, life can be hard. That's it. Where's it gonna take you? Down to Bullshit Boulevard. Life can be broken, yeah, life can be hard. You're just another speeding car. Hey, can you hear me? You love me, you believe in me. You don't drive that broken highway alone. That's it for now, Mikey. Love you, buddy. I miss you a lot. See ya. See you soon.